Welcome to One Life Review, a weekly video series about trying to get as far in a game as possible without dying. This week, Alistair's playing Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Now if you ain't heard of this game, then where the hell have you been? You know, it's been out for a few years, it's been really well liked. Who are you? Get your shit together. Can Al shank his way to the top and get through the whole game without dying once? One player, two judges, one life.
Dying ain't much of a living, boy.
Hello and welcome to another Twisted Bar Gaming One Life Review. My name is Paddy and I'm here with Alistair.
Sup?
And Rob.
Word.
That's
Excel.
brilliant. Thank you, Rob.
PowerPoint.
So, Alistair,
PowerPoint.
Alistair, what are you
Office.
playing?
I am playing
Infoview.
Shadow of Mordor.
And Alistair, why are you playing Shadow of Mordor?
I know, it is such a natural question to ask. Thank you, Paddy. You would be thinking Shadow of Mordor would be great when it was released. So why now? Well, if you cast your minds back, we went to EGX this weekend, or last weekend, whatever weekend you want to call it, if you don't remembers. And
It hasn't been shoved down their throat already.
yeah, I mean, just watch like the other 10 videos on our channel at the moment. They're all EGX. And if you would have seen one of them, you would have noticed that I played Shadow of War. I was terrible at it. In fact, I'm pretty sure the staff were laughing at me because I was that bad. I died in the demo. It's not possible, you don't die in the demo.
But you died in
So-
the demo.
I died in the demo. I saw no one else who had died in the demo. Some people had got quite far. And everyone had crowded around me and laughed. So I thought,
So, just like a Tamriel, this is a story of redemption.
exactly, I thought, you know what, I've got Shadow of Mordor at home. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get good. I'm going to play it.
Get good.
I'm going to get I'm
good.
going to get good at the game. And I'm going to show it in their faces to all the staff who probably never laughed at me.
So this
But in
video
my
goes out to all the staff at EGX. You're actually really great, but for some reason Alistair has a vendetta.
What's good, homeboys? What's good? Look at me now. I'm playing a tutorial level.
You're struggling in the tutorial.
Because I can just like imagine what I'm like orcs and Sauron just like invaded real life. They'd be like, ah, spoopy. But
Who would win in a fight between Lord of the Rings and the Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, they have dragons.
Did Lord of the Rings not have dragons?
Well, they have smell. They had smell,
Yeah,
but he
there's
didn't
one
do anything.
dragon.
I mean, he flew around for like the end of one film and the start of the other.
Actually, and also like in
That's a thing.
Game of Thrones and like Lord of the Rings, with all the enemies become friends and attack the other faction, or like the enemies be fighting.
Nah,
everyone.
we're talking straight up a death match. You know, they just all happen to come upon each other on an open field. And,
Well, I'd say Game of
have a
Thrones
fight.
because it's full of people who can't die, basically.
We're also full of a lot of people who can die. Interesting.
Like White Walkers.
We
can't
may
race
never
all.
know the answer.
Mm.
I'm gonna put my sword in the ground for Lord of the Rings, just because they have dwarves.
No, they can only.
More,
If you look at it, it's like it's always quite sunny and sometimes rainy. They can't fight when winter has come.
winter is coming.
Winter's fucking here, like
Winter is here. It's a bit cold.
it's a bit nippy.
To be fair, those
More importantly, guys.
those elven archers could blot out the sun.
More importantly, guys, who would win in a fight between James Bond and Jason Bourne?
Well, if you believe James Bond is actually just a name of the agent and not like the person, then James Bond, because he's an endless, infinite character.
Paddy?
I don't know. Are we talking
'Cause-
Matt Damon or
Yeah, of course we are, because he's
Matt
the only one.
Damon?
Are we
He's the only
talking
one Jason
Matt Damon or Matt Damon?
Didn't they
we're
make that?
talking-
Didn't they make that Bond that Bourne film with?
Yeah, but his
Not
name
Matt
wasn't
Damon?
his name wasn't a Jason Bourne.
Was it Stephen
It
Bourne?
was Aaron
Oh my.
Cross or something, maybe
Stevie Bourne.
something Cross.
Okay. Was he also?
Oh
angry?
my God, it's Bob Bourne.
Bobby
he was-
Bourne. It's Bobby
was
Bourne, guys.
Something
Run!
to do about taking drugs to get stronger, which I think sends a positive a message.
That does sound like a positive message.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, it's Billy Bob Board.
Do drugs, everybody. But only
Drugs
if they
make you
stronger.
better.
Anyway, did you have a good? Did you have? Were you enjoying this so far? Were you happy, boy?
I was.
Alice the
I
happy boy
thoroughly
playing this
enjoyed
game?
the cutscene. I was.
Ooh, Game of the Year edition.
look at you.
La-di-da.
I know.
Ooh.
I mean, some of us can.
Did your butler pick that one for you?
Oh no.
Do you want the Game of the Year edition, sir?
I picked that. I was like, Pennyworth, pay for it, please.
Would Sir like the Game of the Year edition, or just the standard peasant edition?
I slapped him for not knowing what I want.
Throw another child on the bonfire, will you? It's gonna be magnificent.
Another one of those street urchins on the
What
fire.
are we having for
anyway.
dinner? Roast swan? That sounds delightful.
Get me another orphan. They burned up wonderfully last time.
70% water, so no, they wouldn't. You'd have to.
All right, Captain Science.
Also,
Look, right.
this bit really confused me because the guy was just staring at me and I was like, can I move? Is this like some weird tutorial? It was a loading screen. They tricked me. I'm not very clever, okay?
You
know.
were about 40% smart.
It's probably going to go down after you watch this.
Yeah. I mean, you've drifted between 60 and 35.
Yeah, I mean,
That's your range. If you drop below a 35, then I don't know how I'm going to handle that.
Honestly, if you kind of were around me pretty much
Whee!
my entire time, you would.
I
you would
always,
drop.
always think that every time I jump
love
off.
that. I always love that animation. It's so cool. Such a badass.
Do you guys prefer the Nemesis system on this or the Nemesis ride at Alone Towers?
Nemesis Inferno.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a good ride. I could
I don't
dangle
It was a
my-
good ride.
That's the one you can dangle little tootsies, isn't it?
Yeah, you like it is one of those roller coasters where like you can take your shoes off and feel the wind go through your socks. It's well good.
I don't know if I've done that one.
Or you could just wear a skirt and feel the wind
not lived.
go around. That's. I mean, I could have just said kilt and made it more manly and more reasonable, but I said skirt. Because yeah, you know
You
what?
do you, babes.
I do me. He was a sneaky orc.
And
Sneaky orcs.
White hand of power. Ah, that's racist, isn't it?
only because you said the word racist. Prior to that, like it wasn't.
Prior to that, it was just the words.
It was just a word white. You know, white itself isn't dangerous. It's only when you give it a meaning, it turns into a dirty word. And that's your fault, Al.
Well, you know what? I accept it.
Fuck the police. Come
sometimes-
straight from my underground.
You warned us. You warned us. You do this, Rob.
I warned you.
You
I
warned
am
us.
straight out of Derby.
You did say, guys, I just watched
Straight out of
content, so
Straight out of Cornwall.
Straight out
Straight out
of
of Cornwall.
Bognor Regis.
Bognor Regis, I think, is the location that's come up the most on this show. That I don't even know where it is still.
We should definitely do our 100th One Life Review special live,
Live
from
from
Bognor
Bognor
Regis.
Regis. Oh, I totally.
What
watched
would he
that.
even play?
I don't know.
Arcade
Like
games.
an arcade game?
Yeah.
Or a Game of Life. Just
Game of
sail
Life.
out to sea, see who's the last one to come back.
Sail away, sail away,
Sail
sail away.
to Enya. Can we go out to Enya?
Hey guys,
Oh, guys.
why are you covering me in barbecue sauce? Guys, there are no sharks in these
One Life
waters.
Review.
What? How do you know sharks like barbecue sauce? How?
You know, it's trial and error.
Rich people have a lot of time.
I'd just
not-
pretty.
They're not a
I'd
fan
simply
of.
just slip your wrists and throw you over the board.
I mean,
to be honest.
They're not
Quickest
really
way
a
to
fan.
sh-
Not really a
I'm
fan
not.
of Perry
I'm
Perry.
not about. I'm not about elaborate deaths.
It's just like
fucking
rub
stab you in
yourself
the eye
down
and throw
in
you-
like barbecue sauce, but you've only got those small ones from a McDonald's. It takes you about an hour.
Alistair, why do you have 7,000 chicken nuggets? I need enough sauce to cover it.
They would
I
only,
felt rude.
they would only give me 2 sachets per box.
You know that people can see this, right? It's not a
yeah,
podcast.
people are going to watch this. and
Counter.
yeah, I can understand why people were laughing at you playing it because you queued for 3 hours to do this.
Yeah, this is basically what I did. I didn't learn my lesson.
Did you not move,
okay.
did you not move the thing?
Oh no, it's telling me my tutorial.
So what's going on?
Why is it paused?
Oh no, I learned this very quickly because it happened quite a lot in the demo at EGX. So I knew exactly
right,
what was
I see.
going on. I was
Okay, so you were
I was
prepared for that.
season. Yeah, I was a season pro. I'd done it like 4 times.
So your strategy is to run away.
Run away!
I was looking for health, and
Where from?
I can't remember how health works in this game.
You find plants on the floor and you pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
go num 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 num. But it
Collect
took
herbs.
Oh,
it
yeah,
took
funny
it took me
how-
a while
Where's me parsley?
because I was like I didn't see any herbs.
Coriander for health.
I didn't have any shot either.
Where's me basil?
Where's me? I need some basil. I'm dying.
Where's my time?
Aromat for one, please.
Wherever
No, that's it. We're done. Finished. Shut down.
Is that a Celine Dion?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know Celine Dion. Jesus Christ. Rob.
I don't know it that well, to be honest. Like, just, you know, never had the time. I'm sure she's lovely though.
At the time.
You've never had the time for Titanic.
Well, I've never sit there and sat down and gone, oh, Celine Dion. Yeah, I should have a look at her stuff. That's definitely a thing I should do. I've never just had
Considering
But-
we're asking people to do that for our YouTube content,
Yeah.
I think it's a bit disrespectful.
that.
that
It
you couldn't
is.
be bothered to
It
do it
is.
for Celine.
I haven't watched everything that's ever been
Celine,
made ever,
Celine.
just in case.
We're
Like,
sorry, all right?
I like it.
Like if
I'm
you're
gonna have to get to
watching,
the end of this
Celine,
video.
if you're watching,
We're gonna have to
We
get
are
to the end of
sorry.
this video and plug our stuff. The least you can do is go and give Celine the attention she deserves.
but
I think it's
you
only
know
fair.
the song, Rob. You
We
should
should
know
tweet
it's
the
Celine.
video. Tweet this video at Celine, and if she's willing to watch it, I'll be willing to listen to her music. I think that's quite a fair.
Hi Celine, we
trade-off.
have a great deal for you. It's a one-time offer.
We can reach
When was
so
the
many
last
people.
time? Where was the last time that you heard of it? I think she could do it to help guys.
No, she's
True.
she's got Titanic and everything.
Yeah, but that was
But
like
the
19
90s.
something,
1997, mate.
was it?
It was,
How do you
It
know
was-
that but
it
then not
was
know
before-
Celine? What
it
is
was
you are
before
such
then.
a puzzle.
No, it wasn't. Jesus
You are,
Christ,
you are
guys.
a puzzle, Rob.
Wait, like the ship was well old.
I hate doing it.
And it
Where's that old tumbleweed, eh? When you need it.
it also distracted you from my front.
Where are you going, Al? Why don't you just go to where the mission is?
There were so many
What are
people
you
to
doing?
kill and sneak
Yeah,
up on
it's
face
because-
If
first.
there's a
They
one
just-
life review, just crack on, son.
I was, but I got distracted by all the red markers
You're
because they
trying to
kept
get as
seeing
far
me.
through a game as possible without
Possible,
dying. It's
yeah.
literally in the intro.
It's literally in the bit you recorded yesterday.
Yeah, but
Al.
killing people is so fun.
You're not killing people. You're kind of looking a bit
You're just
weird,
hiding.
behind a tent.
Going, oh
I
shit,
was
there's too
hiding
many of them.
next to a tent,
and then I'll
Paddy.
pick off the weak one.
Yeah, that's what you
I was
do.
in your marquee, and now you're dead.
Why do they have marquees?
Yeah, or they're having a
It's
party.
like this Orc army is pretty good, but you know the one thing that we're missing is the bunting. We need a bit more bunting.
Guys, we need some bunting. The marquees are great. If we ever want to have an
Marquees are
impromptu
great
wedding,
touch.
absolutely fantastic.
Whoever brought this coronation chicken, it is divine. It's next.
divine.
It's next to the mini sausage rolls. If anyone wants one.
But we're trying to entertain others and not
I
ourselves.
think at this
Al.
point we might be best asking people to actually entertain themselves while they watch this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
guys, if you feel like it, just play with yourselves. You know, just go. I want talking to Al and Paddy. I was talking to the audience. You there?
Oh, you're
watching
not.
this video?
Too late.
If you want to play yourself whilst watching this,
you can play along
just
at
go
home.
nuts.
Oh, I'm already going nuts, Rob. Balls to the
Really?
wall. Hey.
That would hurt.
See that sounds painful. A
That
ball
would
to
hurt,
the wall.
Yeah. I mean, why
I'd
would
rather
you
go balls,
do some kind
to
of
the-
soft furnishing.
yeah, to a soft pillow, preferably a one each.
Yeah.
Balls to the
One
velvet.
wee little ball pillow.
Why are you sneaking? You just
Because it's a really quick way to
you're
kill
so
them.
frustrating.
I know.
Listen,
Al,
I'm a
it's
special
just-
type of person, okay? You should have known this when I signed on board. I had to kill him.
He's just running away. He's just fearing for his life.
Yeah?
He's probably running back to his kid. He's just find out he's really poorly. Oh,
I was putting him out of his misery. That kid was a little bastard.
he wasn't. He was like doing really well. He just like got into college.
Alright,
you know,
now you
things
make
are
me
starting
feel
to look
bad.
up.
Now I'm gonna have
The
to,
only way is up,
now I'm gonna have to kill him too.
baby. Told you that I could harmonise.
Yeah.
I mean, you see word.
Oh, Rob's censoring himself.
Trained professional. And now, son,
Sneaky, 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 stab.
I've had lessons. Oh, you didn't. No, you
What are you-
press the wrong button.
Yeah, I
What are
think
you doing?
What are you doing, man?
You know
Oh
what?
man, what do you think
Are
you're
you
doing?
doing, man?
They all appeared out of nowhere, right? Things got a little out of hand.
There's only 4
I'm
of them.
going down the tune, me lass.
No. I cough laughter, maybe do it. Hurts.
There really aren't that many of them, Alistair. If you die here, this game is like literally the combat is built so you can take on
Does anyone
just huge numbers of them.
ever remember the song Fog on the Tyne by Paul Gascoigne?
No.
No.
We are...
Fog on the
but that
Tyne is
sounds
oh mine,
absolute-
oh mine, oh
Like,
Fog on the Tyne. It was
I,
great.
I really
You guys
don't
check
know
out the
if
song.
it's an age thing or just because like we had some sort of culture.
No,
Do you mean soccer's Paul Gascoigne?
Yeah, him.
Oh, him.
The one who's a bit unfortunate now.
Yeah.
Bless him.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know he did a song actually.
He did a song.
They all do
It was
songs.
called Fog on the Tyne. It was really catchy. In fact, everyone in Newcastle at the time used to walk around the streets singing it because it was so catchy and cool.
And you know this for a fact because
I was there.
You
I
were
was
there?
on the streets, yeah. I was singing Fog on the Tyne is all mine, oh mine, oh Fog on the
You were a
Tyne
little-
is all, and it was great.
You were a little Geordie boy.
I man, I was a wee lad when we used to get doing the tune.
Ooh. He knows the lingo and everything.
I know.
I mean, I spent a
Or
bit of
nah,
time in the
I don't
Geordie
know.
land.
I lived there for some
Invulnerable
time,
to
but I have to
Yeah.
admit, I lied. I wasn't there when Paul Gascoigne released Fog on the Time. I was there when Jimmy Nail released Crocodile Shoes, and everyone went nuts. It was all good.
I mean this is literally just another language at this point.
Yeah, you've lost me.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. There'll be some people in my demographic which will be watching that and go, "Oh my god, this guy is just spot on." And I'll be like, "It's all good, guys."
Oh dear.
Oh,
He made an oopsie boo-boo.
bitch.
I did.
And
I
now he's dead.
Oh.
I lost.
Now Rook.
I literally
thirsty.
lost to a drunkard.
You did.
The
Well,
dude,
no.
the dude was hammered and still kicked my ass.
Alright, but he said he's thirsty, so is he drunk? Or
Yeah,
is he,
I mean, he was
is
slurring
he
his
on the way
words.
to being drunk?
He slurred his words a bit. He was carrying a lot of bottles of grog, so he was a bit hammered.
Bottles of grog. Right.
Bottles of
well,
grog.
that's you done then.
Drunk
So
to
Rob, I
bash
guess
me. I bottled it.
Rob, I guess you have to give us a little. Oh no, Alistair, you give us a review of the game then. What did you think?
Well, it's definitely a new combat system. I didn't learn anything from my playthrough of Shadow of War. I died in a very similar fashion. I tried to take on far too many, and lost the battle heavily. So I didn't learn my lesson. Yeah, so I love it. It's a great game.
God's sake.
Fine, Rob. I liked it. All right. I haven't
No,
played it. I
no,
haven't
you're
played-
fine. No, you have to give your opinion, and your opinion is true.
I-
It's fine, buddy.
My opinion's not true. My opinion is lies. My opinion doesn't matter, Rob. Let's be honest.
That's true.
But,
That's
yeah,
true.
like
Shut up. So Rob, what did you think of Alistair's little
I'm
playthrough
still
then?
here in the background.
I didn't really like it. If I was
No.
honest with you, Paddy.
Why
I
not?
was really let down by
I
him.
don't blame him.
Tell me why.
Well, he just didn't do any of the missions. He got to the open world, ran round for a bit, and then just
I'll
got.
try to get there. Just got.
Hang on, Al. This is my turn to speak, not yours. And
I'm
then he
underlining
just he just died, and I didn't get to see Italian do all the cool things he could do, and all the
You wouldn't have
nice
seen that
Lord
with
of the
me
Rings
anyway.
things that you could see. And there's so much of this game to see that I haven't seen. So for that, Al,
go play it,
I'm
Rob.
gonna award you not the Ring of Power, but the Ring of Poop.
Oh yes, the famous ring of poop.
I wasn't expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't poop.
I mean, for me, Alistair, I have to concur with Rob. I mean, I think just having the destination marker there on the screen the whole time and be like,
I
go
got,
and
I got
try and get as
closer,
far through the game as possible without dying.
but I
And go
tried.
try and do the thing that the show's about.
I tried and I
you didn't.
died.
You didn't. You were creeping around, stabbing people that were just looking at you, being like, "Why is this guy crouching?"
Yeah, they
We
were
can see him.
fronting, bruv.
I mean-
They fronted. They had to get shanked, didn't it? Street rules.
I mean, I like the game and everything. I just don't think you did it justice.
I just don't like you.
Well, that too. So I think what I'm going to give you is a dunce cap.
Yay!
Yay!
Creeping
Like
around
school all over
the
again.
gazebos, stabbing orcs all over the place.
Did you just call them
Do-do-do-do.
bloody gazebos? You
Yeah.
nutter! They were yurts.
They weren't yurts.
They
They
were-
were gazebos.
Well, they were more yurts than gazebo. Gazebos.
Paddy, please end this one, mate.
Yeah,
I'm
I
done.
was just gonna. Yeah, that's it. That will do. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of One Life Review, which is our weekly video game series where one of us tries to get as far through a game as possible without dying. Except if you're Alistair, where you just try and run around a lot. We're Twisted Bar Gaming, and if you like this video, then we have a whole bunch more One Life reviews, as well as game previews and let's plays and all sorts of stuff running on our YouTube channel.
And if you don't like
you
this
can-
video, we have many better ones.
No, we really don't. Which you can find by searching. You can find all of that by searching Twisted Bar Gaming on YouTube. And if you go ahead and maybe hit like and the subscribe button, you'll be making Robbie a really happy boy.
Happy.
Yay! And you can also check out our website, which is twistedbar.com, for loads more video game stuff. So from all of us here, wherever you are, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Dankeschön.
Well, that was scary, wasn't it? You know what else can be scary? Subscribing to new channels. But for small channels like us, it can make a real world of difference. So why don't you hit that subscribe button? Watch a few videos. See what you think. Bye.